Oh, I suppose you could not hear me, but let me know if y'all can hear me now. There it is. There's a sound. Hey, so I will say hello again. Hey, April, TMP Customs, Lystra, Latrice, Denise, Nyla Custom, LaQuisha, Alicia, Sharonda, Valerie, Beta in Diamonds, Stephanie, Express It Creations, Rona, hey, LaQuisha. Okay, y'all can hear me now. Awesome. Hey, Mark. Ashanti, hello, hello. Hey, Sharon. Okay, so I think this is going to be a much needed template here to get us through the graduation season. And we're going to do something different with it next week. So you are in for a double treat if you are in the VIP or the Platinum VIP, because next week I'm going to show you how to change this design into a mock-up that will do some pretty cool stuff. But for the time being, let's go ahead and get things ready here. Now, I don't have an image to change this out, but I want to show that this can be something more than just a graduate design. So I'm actually going to I'm going to look for some wedding images and to see what I come up with. And this is just for the sake of this mock-up. What you all see is what you'll get for class, but I want to show you what you're going to have to do in order to pull this together. Let me see. I want to have images that kind of match. So let me see if I can go to free pick. Get some stock images because I want to show you how the watermark feature works. I'm going to look up wedding photo. And I want to look up something that allows me to cut out the background. And hopefully it's the same people. Let's see. That one kind of cuts off the top of the head there. I think this one here is a good one. And let me go ahead and log in. Okay, so I think that one is a good one. This one goes with it as well. And let's pretend like this is the same couple, even if it's not. All right, so let's go ahead and download those images. So what you'll do is you'll have your 3 downloads. 1, 2. And really all you need is one image. I'm just showing you if you want to do the watermark feature, how you're going to use that. So those are our 3 images, and then we'll go to remove.bg. And I'm going to go ahead and drop these images in here. So if you have this done before we start class, this will pretty much be all that you have to have ready. 1, 2, and I'm just literally dragging and dropping it from the folder right onto the browser. All right, looks good. Because I don't want to use my credits to download these, so I'm just going to use the preview version of this, just so it may be a little more pixelated, but I don't want to use my credits unnecessarily on images that I don't intend on keeping. All right, so we have our 3 images. That's all that we need to begin class. So I'm going to go to the main photo, which is photo 1. I'm going to double click on photo 1. Now you can go to File, Place Embedded, or you can drag and drop from the folder. And I think, let me go ahead and view extra large so I can see. I think I'm going to do this one as the main photo. And I want to be aware of the previous placement and size, so I don't have to do too much manipulating here. Now I'm going to turn off the previous photo. I'll leave it there. And then I'm going to fade off the bottom of this image here. So I'm going to add a layer mask, grab my paintbrush, and then I'm going to make sure that the size of the brush is around 900 pixels and that I have black selected because white is going to reveal, black will conceal. So I have black selected here in my foreground colors. And I'll just swipe across the bottom there. Hit yes once I close out to save. And that is our main image. I can do the same thing for image number 3. Now it's already watermarked, but we can choose to make it full opacity if we want to. Same thing, file, place embedded. And this one, let's say we're going to go with this image. Again, we're going to resize it until it kind of gives us the scale that we want. Let's add a layer mask. So this is how you fade off. Y'all asking how to fade off the bottom of the image. This is how quick we do it. This is how nice it is. Totally different than Canva. All right. It's actually transparent pixels right there. All right. So in this case, I may need to move this over. Let me see if I can just move it over here instead. You don't want your image hanging off because if it does hang off, then you're going to end up with hard lines, and I want to avoid those hard lines. Now what I'm thinking is I may go with this image up here at the top because I'm just going to check and see. File, place embedded, and let me grab the other image and see which one looks better down there. And here's the thing too, if you already have a layer mask on one and the image is, pretty much about the same size, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger here. I can take this layer mask, hold down Alt and drag it. It makes a copy of that layer mask. And now this layer mask is now on this image. Okay, and it looks like either way I'm going to have to move this a little bit, but I think I like the look of that a little bit better. And then what I'll do for photo 2, double click here, file, place embedded. And let's go ahead and put this image now. Scale it up. Make sure nothing's hanging off the sides there or the top. And then I'm going to add a layer mask, grab my brush, and brush across the bottom here. Turn off the previous image, close out of this, hit yes to save those changes. And from here, I can resize, move the image, anything that I want. And this one is not really a focal image anyway because their face is hiding behind the flowers, but I did want to show you how you can make this totally different. Now let's go ahead and change the words. I want y'all to notice something here. The word grad is actually 2 different pieces. They work together though. It is a set of smart objects, which is the same smart object, just a different instance. So what I'm going to do here is double click on any one of them. Okay. And I have grad, memory, like in case you wanted to do in loving memory. I have senior there in case you wanted to do like senior magazine. But this time I'm going to take senior, duplicate it. Actually, I think wedding would be more like memory. So let's duplicate this word, duplicate the layer. And then I'm going to double click on the T to change the text to wedding. Oh, I didn't spell wedding. I don't know what I was spelling. All right. Just shows that I've never been married. I didn't even know how to spell wedding. All right, so let's go ahead and squish that in a little bit. If you feel like squishing it in is doing a little too much, then you can also change the spacing in between the letters here. So I'm going to hit enter to lock in my transformation. Control 0 to zoom in there. But you can also change. Right now I have it to where it has spacing in between it, because I noticed when we have those type of titles where the photo kind of goes over top of it, if you put more space between the letters, it's more legible. But there's wedding. I decrease the spaces there. Let me hit yes so I can update the changes. And I want you to see something here with the word wedding or any of the words that you use here. You can turn off this top layer and then it won't overlap the front of the head here. I noticed that is a trend right now, so I wanted to give you the option to use that trend. And even just the outline by itself, you can use that. And then for the word the, I'll take that off. And for any of this text here, you can change. So maybe instead of it saying graduating, maybe you could have this one. I'll duplicate this layer and I'll turn off the word graduating and I'll turn this to save the date. Okay, and then maybe instead of the school name here, and keep in mind here, I have some smart colors here, so you can change these to your accent colors, and we're going to change our colors in just a bit. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to go into photo number 2 because it has some of the flowers, and I'm going to choose 2 colors. So I'll choose like this peach color here. Okay, I'm going to double click on the image of the foreground color there, and I'm going to add it to swatches. And if I go to my swatches, you'll see that it saves it either all the way down here at the bottom, or it gives you an option and saves it up here at the top. Now my second color, I'm probably going to do like one of these cream colors here because it's a very neutral theme. So I'll take that cream color there. And that's all I needed. I just needed that photo to grab some colors from there. So let's say color number 1. In this image, the red is my color number 2. So I'm going to go in with color number 2. Let's duplicate that layer. And I'm going to change that color to this kind of little bit of a mauve-y taupe. Let's hit yes to update the changes. Perfect. And then for this one, I may want a little more contrast. So I'm going to change color number 1 from this yellow color. Let's duplicate. And let's now change it to this off-white color. And you see we get the totally different vibes here that are based on this theme. And I have 2 smart colors here for you, plus white and black. So for instance, this one, I feel like where it says school name, I'll duplicate this layer. And instead of school name, I'm going to say save the date. And let's say like August 28th, 2023. Okay. And in this case, when I do the August 28th, 2023, maybe I want another line of text. You can hit enter to do another line of text and it'll put it right below it. Or you can duplicate that and make another layer. Now for this, I may want it to be white because I think the white makes it look fresher and cleaner. I might even go in with the lighter color there. I think the white looks cleaner, more legible. And then for where it says first name and last name, maybe it'll say Mr. and Mrs. and last name there. And maybe even a quote or something here. So I gave you a few options on how you can make this work, but look at how simple this is to go into and immediately make changes and have a final product. So this is what you all will be working on in class today. So come with an image. If you come to class and you have a graduate photos or some wedding photos, what else is around the corner? Seniors, like senior sports team. This could say senior, senior illustrated or senior magazine 2023. And maybe you have some seniors that are on the basketball team. This will be an excellent way to make kind of like a poster that looks like a magazine cover. Okay. All right, so that's it, y'all. I know y'all want to spend more time with me, but my goal is to make these templates easy enough so a third grader, not a third grader, but a third grader can accomplish these stunning results in 5 minutes. Okay, so that's what I'm working on. Y'all know when I first came out, I came out with the 10-minute templates, then the 5-minute templates. Now, my goal is to have easy templates that even kids can edit. And I think we're getting there. So if you all are in the VIP or the Platinum VIP, which is the Craft Equip program, if you're in either of those, you will be able to download this file at 7 o'clock on the academy.innatelab.com. And if you're not VIP or Platinum VIP, I don't know why you're not, but you should give it a try. You get to join the Academy. Let me give you a little brief rundown of what's on the Academy. All right. So if you are a VIP or Platinum VIP, then you'll be able to look up the course and you'll see it. You'll be able to enroll in the live course. What that means is that you will be able to go to the Wednesday class, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can unlock the course. Even if you can't come to the class, you can go ahead and unlock the course. If you come to the class, we will make sure that you make it through. So not only do we give you the template and give you the tools, but we make sure that you get a design done before you leave class. So before you leave class, you will have a final design, and I'll upload it in just a little bit. So don't worry, don't panic. You'll see it in just a moment. And then for the Platinum and the VIP, the Platinum VIP and the VIP members, just make sure that you check for your coupon code so you can go ahead and get access to the file. This is pretty much unmatched unlocking templates and courses that keep you on top of your game, give you phenomenal professional looking results with very little effort, but the effort that you are putting in, you are really learning Photoshop. You're learning about layers. You're learning about blend modes. You're learning about how to fade off images. You're learning about layer masks, patterns, smart objects, color change. Like this course here, we actually changed the skin tone of the baby and changed the hair of the baby. So I definitely want you all to understand I'm giving you advanced level techniques, but I give it to you in bite-sized, fun-sized courses that allow you to hit the ground running, come out the gate with phenomenal professional level results that you don't have to be afraid to tell people that you can design shirts. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded for y'all. Go ahead and join the Academy if you haven't already. And if you are VIP or Platinum VIP, then we'll see you in class tonight. All right, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you dearly. And until next time, bye.